Welcome to No Enemies Here, the show where you get all the news you need. Excuse me. Well, we got news. First thing on the news is, I hope you're nice. Because if you're not nice, don't watch the show. All right? So, I got some word from Andrew Buchholz. He's on the board of directors for the San Diego Historicon, the con created by the big guy himself, Harold Big Guy Buchanan. And they're having this year and the inaugural Summit Awards. What are the Summit Awards, you ask? Well, you come to the right channel for me to tell you. The Summit Awards will be announced 2022 at the San Diego HistCon, and it's an award. Hold on a second. I just had the email. Manager. It's always like that. And what can I tell you? So, let's see here. Okay, the creation of the Summit Awards was announced in issue number 1 of San Diego HistCon's free Conflict of Interest magazine. It's a web magazine. That was in June. With a call for nominations from members of the historical gaming community at that time. More than 48 nominations were received over the next 3 months. Red Flag Over Paris by my favorite Frenchie Fred Serval.
Oh putain!
Was selected as a finalist for the 2022 Summit Award based on public nominations. So, the San Diego HistCon Board and Advisory Board met to determine the other 3 finalists. Okay? And here you go. The Summit Awards is an opportunity for the San Diego HistCon team to recognize the positive impact of game that broadens the historical gaming hobby by drawing in more players or by introducing a new and unique subject or perspective. Like Freddy's game, Red Flag Over Paris, who knew? Our ultimate hope is that the Summit Awards help foster a discussion amongst players, designers, and publishers about new ways to broaden the hobby through teaching, play, topic, and approach. Games are judged on 5 criteria. Okay? Use your hands here. Ease of teaching, ease of play, novelty/uniqueness of topic, novelty of approach. I forgot one finger. Effectiveness as a historical game. More details on the awards and eligibility guidelines can be found at the San Diego HistCon link, which I won't have here, but go on SanDiegoHistCon.com and on the interweb, you know what I'm saying? So, these are the games. The first one, obviously, I said Red Flag Over Paris. Alright? And that was by Fred Serval, published by GMT. Atlantic Chase by Jerry M. White, or Jeremy White. I don't know if there's an M. I don't know why I have an M in there. Also, Nicaea by, what's her name? Amabel Hollandspiele. Amabel Russell, for God's sakes. From Hollandspiele, produced by Hollandspiele, and No Mother Without. That is a game published by Compass Games, if I'm not mistaken, which I am not. And No Motherland Without is designed by Dan Bullock, and Nicaea designed by Amabel, Atlantic Chase by Jeremy White, and Red Flag Over Paris by Fred Serval. So check it out. These are the Summit Awards from San Diego HistCon. I love this award stuff. Talking about awards, the CSRs, man. The CSRs, they're happening. You know what? I'm privy to this because I'm producing the show, the video that's going to come out this year Not November 11th as we thought. Things were held back a bit, so we're going to be pushing it. I don't think I'll be able to do it for November 11th. Yeah, nah. That ain't going to happen. I'll try, but it ain't going to happen. But I have a good feeling it's going to happen in November. The CSR, Charles S. Robert Awards, are back again this year, stronger than ever, with some criterias from the last board of directors, which we couldn't fumble about too much. When I say we, I'm talking about the board. They couldn't fumble about too much because we wanted to get these out. So next year, there's a whole new list of criterias, much more specific to the games that are nominated. All right? And what can I say? And also, the RockCon, which I will be putting up a video right now.
RockCon is happening the weekend of November 4th through 6th in Rockford, Illinois. Come out for a great weekend of gaming, including historical, fantasy, and sci-fi miniatures, role-playing, war games, and a wide variety of games for the whole family. Buy and sell at the silent auction on Saturday. Vendors from around the region will be available for your shopping pleasure. Don't miss out on all the fun. Visit rockcon.com for details.
So that's the news for November, what is it? November 29th, 2022. Alan Dickerson, Stigler. He has a game out on the P500. I did the GMT list, I think, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, the, what's happening in October, GMT, news. And I said, there's a new game, blah, 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 on the P500, and it's concerning something. I even forget right now because I got too many things in my head. What do you think? I'm just a one-trick pony. And I said, this is probably designed by Mark Miklos because it's about the American Revolution, if I'm not mistaken, or the American Civil War. I know it's one of those two. And lo and behold, it's Stigler. So you know what? He's on the P500, on GMT. Alan Dickerson is his real name. Stigler is his mom wanted to call him Stigler, but his dad said, no, let's call him Alan. So Stigler is a game designer. Who knew? I'm so happy to hear that. And also, I'm going to solicit him for an interview. And I'm going to pump him up a bit, because Alan is, well-spoken, mild-mannered man. We'll try to throw that out and bring the animal out now. And plus, the game solos. If anybody knows Stigler, he doesn't like solo games. But his game solos well. Who knew? That's going to be a huge topic. And other than that, all the games from Lock and Load Publishing, Point Blank, V is for Victory, have gone. Last week or this week? It's over. Everybody should have them in Canada. And look, with that said, have a great show. And what can I tell you? Who loves you, baby?
Black Jay. Black Jay. Black Jay.
And here we go with the news. Isn't life beautiful, eh? ID Jester has an amazing amount of videos. He always does. And some of his videos are about Shadow Drift or the Relic Warhammer 40K and Sunday Night Arkham Horror. And also, he was on with Herman Lutman. Nice interview. It's always nice to have Herman on, and it's nice to have Kurt be so colloquial with Herman, and Herman reciprocating. Colloquial, reciprocating. God, I'm educated. And the chat was wonderful, and it's all that. So, ID Jester has 12 videos out this week. Check him out, the ID guy. And, talking about ID, indie, not ID, but indie of World War II channel. They do World War II weekly. Has 2 videos out this week. The first one being Stalingrad agrees to the United Nations. Things are different now. And another bombed city, war still not ended, October 23rd on World War II Indy Nidel's channel. And on the guy who looks like a vampire, Mark Felton of Mark Felton Production, Dr. Mark Felton, has 1 video out on his channel. Nazi leaders every day carry pistols. Well, it's like the States. What can I tell you? On Legendary Tactics, that wonderful channel, he has 5 videos out. Scythe, Invaders from Afar Expansion, and also Four Tales Review. Should you get this, he says? And how do you spend $10 million? I don't know, I'll give it a good shot. And Reboxing Oath, Chronicles of Empire and Exile, and Jaws board game. You know, I saw that Jaws board game first played at WBC. The first time I went, that was 2019. For God's sake, has it been that long? And there was Ben Hull playing with a couple of other guys, and it looked like a lot of fun. You know, if I see Ben Hull, you know, a heavy war gamer, military man, playing Jaws, I'm going to play Jaws too. Artie of ARDWULF'S LAIR has 3 videos out this week. Everything you wanted to know about war games was on my channel, but it's not here. It's ARDWULF'S LAIR 15th birthday anniversary. Also, counterclipping the best of SPI quads and ARDWULF'Con, I should say. ARDWULF'Con exploratory discussion. All this on ARDWULF'S LAIR. Mo of Mo's Game Table has 3 videos this week. Freezing Inferno from Princeps Games. This is a Kickstarter. And Whiskey Charlie, Scary Games and Cons. It is Halloween. And also, another Whiskey Charlie, number 45, The Long Road Live Play with Mark Walker, the designer of the game from, if I'm not mistaken, this is a Tiny Battle Publishing production. If not, it's a Flying Pigs game, because they are sister companies. And KilRoyWasHere doesn't have enough time to give me a video, but he's got enough time to put out 6 videos. The first one being Sci-Fi Fantasy Friday. So You've Been Eaten. That's the game. Also, unboxing and overview of Shakos's Napoleon 1806. Also, Kilroy from the Road, Baxter Springs Massacre. And Saladin Shakos game, an unboxing. And Cortez, Conquest of the Aztec Empire. He said from Command Magazine. All this on KilRoyWasHere. That's right. And the one and only STUKAJOE has 3 videos this week, one of which I was in. So, the first one is Freezing Inferno, a preview video, then a preview video revised. STUKAJOE seems to do this because there's a bell curve. There's an upswing curve in all the gadgets he has. Man, does he have a lot of gadgets. Plus, a live unboxing with a guest. And we are all mortal. It was fun time. It's always fun being with STUKAJOE. Yeah. On Dad versus Son. Seems I have been in the combat playthrough that he's doing. I have been promoted to Sergeant. Well, Sergeant. I wish it was General, but what can I say? He has 12 videos up, all on mission 64, actually mission 21 and 64 of Combat, a game designed by, not designed by, I was going to say John Butterfield, but no, but it compared, not as it compares to, but they've compared it to Ambush. But it's a game published by Compass Games, of which I have. Isn't life beautiful? On the air with Lock and Load Publishing. Here's a quick update on new products and some of the most recent crowdfunding projects with Devin, the original OG, and David Heath. On the air with Lock and Load Publishing. And I hate to say it, but they mentioned my name. Who doesn't mention my name? For God's sakes, man. On Tony. Oh, I should say Tony of Tony's Board Life has 3 videos this week. GTS, The Greatest Day. Storming Go Beach, Take 2. Also, Heroes of the Bitter Harvest, Turn 4, with OG on the cover of the Lock and Load game. Plus 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, and a giveaway on Tony's Board Life this week. And my favorite Frenchman, everybody say it together with me, Fred Serval of Homoludens has 2 videos up. The British Way, Palestine, episode number 1. It's just, and it says, of End of Empire. It should say the end of an empire, but maybe I'm mistaken. I didn't see it, but it says of End of Empire. Also, Vendel to Viking, designer discussion with John Manker on Homoludens. GIMPY of the GIMPY Gamer has 6 videos out this week. 1943 to 45, When the Americans Come. That's a Kickstarter. Also, Heroescape, Age of Inflation, and A Most Fearful Sacrifice, Part 8 and Final Thoughts. And ladies and gentlemen, there is a 2nd edition happening of A Most Fearful Sacrifice. Get it while it's hot because it's gonna go. Also, Whiskey Charlie and Flashpoint campaigns. Southern Storm preview, I should say. And The Long Road, I should say. Well, I'm all messed up. The Long Road group playthrough with Mark Walker, the designer of the game. I don't know why that was difficult to say. Dragon Man. If you like to visit the museum, it's only open until November 14th in Something Springs, Colorado. Something Springs, Colorado. I know David Heath lives near there and he has never gone. I don't get it. So he gives you a museum tour. The season ends after the 14th, and this is a video of undetermined length. I don't know, but I mean, if I was there, I would visit that museum without any question. The guy's got like 200,000 subscribers. Dragon Man. Seek Out and Play. You know, the lights and the voice and all that, you know. Attack of the Mutants After Action Report. This is the 4th annual After Action Report from the annual play of Attack of the Mutants. The video is essentially a dramatization of the game that he played. And History Hustle, that wonderful channel. After Operations Fall Blau. started, after Operations Fall Blau started, Army Group South was divided. Army Group A would make its way towards the Caucasus and capture the oil fields of Malkop, Grozny, and Baku. Army Group B would advance towards Stalingrad. The main reason why Germans lost World War II was the lack of oil. You want to check it out? Check it out. And on this clip, it says the Soviet Union sent more than 600,000 tons of petroleum to Germany in 1940 under the German-Soviet Commercial Agreement of February 1940. What a shaft. As of October 1st, 1940, however, 2020 hindsight, only 532 tons of the 909,000 tons Moscow agreed to delivered had arrived. Now, I think they knew something. I'm not going to tell you. 6 actual. I tried with nuclear war. I'm sorry, man. You can get in touch with me. We'll try to figure something out. You know what I'm saying. But on 6 Actuals channel, unboxing Merc from Fantasy Games Unlimited. Yeah, it looks like a fun game. Looks like a solo game. Mauro Faina, for our Italian listeners, has 12 videos out, all on Il Giannizzero. Most of them are live streams, and they talk about, what is that game? Orsha 1514, I don't know that. Also, Julius Caesar's Deluxe Edition from GMT, and he lives stream, which he talks about some MMP games, some old Avalon Hill games, and some GMT games. On My Own Worst Enemy, this week, CSA America Civil War, turn number 1. And here we have Major General J. McDowell. Man, they looked so stoic back then. But he threw his jacket on the ground. You gotta push it aside. You know what I'm saying? On the Gamer's Closet, 6 videos. Age of War, review and how to play. Also, Guillotine, I played that game. Review and how to play. A banned board game, Dad's Army. Plus Batman Flux, review and how to play, and a special look inside the closet, and the infantry fighting game, Combat, review and how to play. The PBS man of World of War Games, the Oaken Night. This week, Axis and Allies Anniversary Edition review. I've always wanted to play that game. I mean, the miniatures, it's fun, this and that, but I don't know which one to get. You know what I'm saying? And it's been bought by, and Herman Lutman said this has been bought by Ravensburger Games. I'm probably mistaken with the name, but nevertheless, it was bought out. Avalon Hill. Again. On Harsh Rules, Ben Harsh does an unboxing of The Last 100 Yards Mission Pack number 1. Look who's back. Hamtag, Greg Schmitkins, Judd Vance, and the Chief. They talk about the top 5 played during the pestilence. Yeah, we had a pestilence. It was our Black Plague. I mean, not that bad, but you know what I'm saying? But Hamtag is back. Half as many, twice as good. I forget what it stands for, but love Hamtag. On Beyond Solitaire, Liz has a video of the Siege of Valeria. This is a game review, and it looks like a fantasy-type game. My paisan from the south, Christopher Prest, 4 videos. One on Gorliss Tarnow, game turn 13, and Der Weltkrieg, TG220, I was going to say turn game, but it's probably not that. And also a live stream of Der Weltkrieg, and another video on Der Weltkrieg. This is a World War I massive, massive game. Christopher Prest. On Smart War Games, 12 videos out. Frozen Inferno, Ukraine War. This is a mod. These are videos. I mean, are computer games or whatever game. Devastation Ambush, Combat Mission, Shock Force. Also, Retake the Snake, the Russian-Ukraine War at Sea. This is probably a little bit of a documentary. Not a documentary, but a reportage. Yeah. Also, Retake Crimea, Ukraine War, Continent Gameplay. Marine Littoral or Littoral Regiment versus The Plan. Operation Sandstorm Action Campaign Showcase. Among the best combat mission Afghanistan. You know what I'm saying? He's got a lot of videos out. Check him out on Smart War Games. Storm of Steel Wargaming. 2 videos out. Storm of Steel Paint and Chat. Probably one of the better painting channels. And Understanding O Group Company Area Reserve on Storm of Steel Wargaming. On War Stories, 3 videos out. The Hunt for World War I's Missing Dead. And also The Secret Life of a World War II Spy. And Tecumseh, the Shawnee chief who fought alongside ... You gotta check out the video. I'll give you some information, but you know what I'm saying? I'll give you the spoon, but I can't give you the food. What can I tell you? On George Hiotis, Tikanis George, an example and discussion of starter kit level acquisition gain and loss. This is about advanced squad leader tips and tactics. Can you hack the AC? I'm sure Artie would know that, but take a break, watch a horror movie, Horror Central, it's Halloween, Dead Again. Okay, it's a full horror slasher horror movie. Watch it, have fun, relax, take it easy, you know what I'm saying? On the Dusted Game Shelf, 2 videos out unboxing Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and Don't Play D&D When? I don't know. U-Boater 658 has 3 videos out. Traveler Companion Episode 12, First Contact, but I think we've showcased this last week. Also, the OSG Napoleon Invades Spain, La Corona, 4 p.m. French turn. And again, same type of video, OSG Napoleon Invades Spain, La Corona, 4 p.m. British turn. And look at this guy. He's cutesy pootsy. Zilla Blitz. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Zilla Blitz. You know? Freezing Inferno gameplay video of Princeps Games. Wargame historical game. Winter War. Princeps Games Vakushin, if I'm not mistaken. Nice guy. Take it easy. If you don't want to watch a horror movie, watch a sci-fi horror movie, right? H.P. Lovecraft's Monster Portal, The Offering, full movie sci-fi horror. I'm gonna watch that tonight. Dave of Dave's Gaming Cave has 6 videos out. 4 of them are on Point Blank. V is for Victory. That's a game by Sean Drulinger, published by Lock and Load Publishing. And Fields of Fire expansion, The Bulge campaign. Also, he has 1,000 subscribers. He says, thank you. Diagonal Move. Where did all the war games go? Diagonal Move, October 2, 2022, channel update. I don't know what he means by that, but I'm going to check out the video because I am curious. The Board Game Chronicles, 2 videos. Fire and Storm, Siege of Vienna, 1683, explained. Also, storage solution for Command and Colors. Kings and Generals, 4 videos. 10 events that defined the Victorian era. Also, Battle of the Santa Cruz Island, Pacific War number 49. And Great Powers of the Victorian era and Civil War of the First Crusade, Medieval History on Kings and Generals. Hex to Hex, 5 videos out. Death Valley, Port Republic finale. And the Battle of Fismus, the finale of that, or the final. And Great Battles of the American Civil War, HEXES. Who thought about it, right? And Antietam, an intro, plus Agincourt, Agincourt, part number 1. But the thing is that this is a Men of Irons, Infidel, Blood and Roses, whatever it is. It's a 3-pack by Ben Hull. It's probably Agincourt, you know, because I try to franchise everything. On 3-minute board games, Warhammer Game Roundup 2020, Blitzbowl Ultimate Edition, Fireteam, Bladeborn, Doomsday Countdown, Battle in Ballantomb, and Narwhal Clash of Champion and Lost Relics. This is live, so I have to answer my wife. She just texted me saying, did Gracie eat? Gracie is our lovable dog. Yes, she did! That's the way it works. And I'm not going to stop the tape. See how old I am? I'm not going to stop the show just to see what's going on. Well, hold on a second. Did I say anything about... Yeah, of course I did 3-minute board games. You see? Wojennik TV! 3 videos this week, and 3 of them are in Polish for our Polish friends. And I swear, I wish I could read it. One of them says Hostage Negotiator because he wrote it in English, and In Four to Heaven, and Raiders 16 Atlantis on Wojennik TV. And I didn't check my email. Maybe he sent me something late on, but we'll see. If he did, it's going to be on. Respect. Jim Wazarski. 3 videos out. The Battle of Cape Ortegal for Kiss Me Hardy. And a roaring start, I should say, for Spearhead. And Probe at Badamouin, Part 2, for Chain of Command. If I am not mistaken. And the man who goes by the name of Jeff has 12 videos out on ISS Vanguard playthrough parts 7 through 18. Holy moly! That must be a hell of a playthrough or a hell of a game on the man who calls himself Jeff. On Stephen Dolge's Nations in Arms, War of the First Coalition, 1794. Yeah, we seem to think people back in history were a bit stupid. They weren't. Talk to Ben Hull. Love Ben Hull. On Hairbrain Games, Timmy has 2 videos out. Love Timmy. Hairbrain Games reviews Brain Boru and also Hogs of War, an unboxing. Check out Timmy. I like Timmy. Good guy. You know, good guys I like, no matter what. Stigler, Alan Dickerson, Unbagging Death Valley Expansion on Stigler this week. Jan Heinemann of Let's Play History has 5 videos. For our German populace is Schnee liegt auf dem Land. Also, Germanium ur Schumpf. And das Dorf gedeiht. Also, sehr schicklein und sehr schickmerbrt. And der offen brennt. Manor Lords. Look. I know, Jan, I'm making fun. It's all in jest. If anybody is obfuscated from what I do, I'm doing it out of fun. You understand? Please let me know, and I will desist and decease, or decease and desist, or die. Steve Jackson of Steve Jackson Games is doing the classic card game Spooks. You know, Steve Jackson, all I can say is fun. Who doesn't want to have fun? The Hugh Hefner of War Games, Wordy Role plays World War II. 6 videos out this week. What the hey? Heroes of Normandy, British Parakit also continues with Heroes of Normandy. The whole shebang is Heroes of Normandy. And it's German Parapack, the US Parapack, or Parakit, and the Gazette 3 East Company, and Fury War Stories Pack, and Hobart's Funnies Gazette number 2. You know what? He's getting light, which is cool. You know what I mean? Relax. Watch a horror movie. It's Halloween. And Riccardo Mazzini, the Professor. 2 videos out. He's live in Rome. Seriously. War Gathering 2022, Federazione Italiana of War Games, and also a night with Federico Cartolano. You thought it was going to be Federico Fellini. Unfortunately, he passed, and he's buried alongside Giulietta Massini. He passed beforehand, and then Giulietta, his wife, who is basically the female Charlie Chaplin. If you don't know Giulietta Massini, you can watch her Knights of Cabiria. Also, the iconic and masterpiece that is a movie, but it's art. It's art in all aspects. All aspects. Movie, cinematography, the actors. There is, my God, well, Giulietta Massini. There's a French actor. It's his first film. Oh my God, I forget his name. And Zampano. Zampano is the Greek actor. Oh my God, I forget. But if you want an education in art, in all its aspects. And it's not going to be hard. It's not going to be difficult. It's not going to be high school reading Shakespeare when you don't want to learn it. It's a movie in the... By the way, the actor is Anthony Quinn, the one I'm thinking, Zampano. And the other actor, I don't know. But it's not a hard movie to watch. You're not going to have to... What's he saying? There's no hidden agendas. It's straight ahead. It's called The Road. And it's an incredible movie. Very human. Unbelievable. One of my favorites. Music is by Nino Rota. And enough said. Nino Rota wrote the Godfather theme. So that tells you the, the standard that is there. Worthington Publishing. Unboxing video Malta besieged 1942. A great Solitaire World War II game. On the Discriminating Gamer, Cody has 4 videos out. He is Disney Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. I'm not a Disney fan. Also, Lazarus Ridge by David Thompson, published by DVG. And Bestiary of Sigilum. I don't know what that is. And also, probably, I don't know why that came out of my mouth. Galaxy of Games. I don't know where he's at, but it looks wicked. It's probably one of those Noble Knight type shops. You know what I'm saying? And the man who is famously known as Calandale, Enrico Viglino. 2 videos. One on Time of Wars, 1A, he says, and Wallow in My Autumnness. I love autumnness. I love autumn. And I like to wallow in it. I completely understand. Completely. Gigi of the Geek Gamers. Micro Chapbook RPG card game. She says it's ultra simple rules for solo role-playing in a grim dark world designed by Noah Patterson. I like Gigi. She's good. And the gentlemen of the Player's Aid have 4 videos this week. They are unboxing Mrs. Thatcher's War from White Dog Games. This is on the Falkland Island War. Also preview Campaign Fall Blau from Catastrophe Games and unboxing North Africa from MMP. And they review Angola from MMP on the Player's Aid. My paisan from the south, same thing as Christopher Prest. Gilbert Collins, update on the Kaiser's High Seas Fleet. This is a Compass Games game designed by my paisan from the south, Gilbert Collins. Mike Anthony, new YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. Go to Mike Anthony. He's a good guy. And he's putting out material. As a matter of fact, he's got 6 videos out just this week. Maharaja. So Mike's Man Cave, that's turn 6. Maharaja, turn 6, 7, 8, and 9. And he's unboxing 8 games from Compass Sale 8 games. Continues with Maharaja, turn 10. And he says PSA, food storage. Mike's Man Cave. Is he one of those guys that has a doomsday cave? What do you call those caves? You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And on Epic History TV. Great channel. It used to be the History Channel on PBS or whatever. And he has 6 videos out. So famous Napoleonic cavalry. All these videos are on the famous the Napoleonic cavalry. Charge, Grouchy, Le Marchand, Besselière, Murat, Jena, Poles on Epic History TV. And with that said, cue music. Another week, another show. This was fun. I was off a couple of days from work. I came down with something. It's not COVID, but I got like chest pains and a headache, and I wake up dizzy. So I took the day off tomorrow just in case, because as soon as I wake up, it's not the vertigo type of dizziness. It's more of the labyrinthitis type dizziness. Why? I say that because I've had it before, and you don't want to have labyrinthitis. You want to win a war? spray labyrinthitis over your enemies. They ain't going nowhere. Trust me. Nowhere. Destinations unknown. You know what I'm saying? Any missile that's shot, first of all, they won't even reach to press the button because you're just all like... Anyways. Please like and subscribe. I have a new patron, which I have to, fix my patron thingy. And I'm looking for my patron right now on my, in my email. And, I mean, I don't want to take up too much of your time. And it's funny. I don't understand why people keep watching this show with my shenanigans and stuff like that. It's just crazy. Let's see here. I didn't save it. I have to say his name because it's what it is. Patrons are important. They drive me. They make this show happen, okay? And it's important. It gives me worth because it's what it is. Let me see here. My God. I can't find a patron. I'm sorry. That's so sad. Anyways, I'm going to put him up. As soon as I find him, I'll put him up during the week. A special video. I mean, calling out my patrons, and I'm looking through the my emails just in case. And I'm buying time now, as you can see. Buying time. Everybody's buying. I got it. It's Kostas Nikolaidis. Tikanis Costa. Efaristo for the name massacre, but thank you very much. And it's just great. Life is good, and you all have a great weekend. And don't forget to check out Stigler's game on the P500. Check out San Diego HistCon and the awards that they have there. I seem to forget. And everything's great. Don't forget, keep an eye out for the CSRs. Ardy is doing a great job. Trust me. So is Robert Carroll. He's the guy behind the scenes, but man, he's driving it. Robert Carroll, obviously well-spoken, well-read, and he knows why I'm saying this. And, look, have a good time. Nico, Tikanis, and Efaristo for the name, and thank you very much for your patronage. You just have a great weekend, and, look, life is good. Have a good weekend.